This video is about October, so technically I should still be able to wear a costume. Hey internet, I hope you had a happy Halloween. I definitely did. It was a lot of fun and I got to spend it with my family. We were a little bit crazy, as you can see from this picture. Yep, that's my family. So let's get on with it. What was I obsessed with in October? First off, I just want to say that I am in no way sponsored by this. I know that people do get sponsored to make stuff by this company, but I am not. I just ended up getting it and really liking it. So for the past month, me and my friend Andy have been getting these graze boxes. It's got like little snacks that you get to try every month. And you get to go online and decide which ones sound good, and they'll send you like some of the ones that you choose. And actually you get to pick whether or not you want one every week or every 2 weeks or every month. And I believe they're about $12 a box, so that's pretty cool. If anybody wants to try it, and honestly, do you, I can put a code down in the description where you can get your first box and your 5th box free. You can do that and just see what it's like, but you don't have to. I just figured I'd let you know because I have really been digging these boxes. This is my 3rd box, so yeah. Second, I'm obsessed with the website kiva.org. I can't remember if I've talked about it before, but just like a week ago, my last loan just got fully repaid, so I decided to put another one out and that I would talk to you guys a little bit about it. Kiva.org is a microfinancing site where you can send out microloans to people that need it. So microloans meaning like $25. So you can send anything from $25 up. You're basically loaning people a little bit of money towards their goal along with a bunch of other people so that they can start a business or pay their education bills or pay their hospital bills or make their business better. There's a lot of different things and it's kind of a worldwide thing. I know that I have lent money to people in Venezuela and the Philippines. If you find that you have $25 sitting around somewhere that you're not going to be using, you can always lend it out to somebody and they'll pay you back, and it's basically just like keeping it in a savings account, except you don't get any interest on it. There are a couple little risks that you take when you do it naturally. You know, sometimes bad things happen. Occasionally you won't get your money back. If you don't get your money back, you just don't get $25 back. But I have lent, this is my 4th loan, and I've gotten it back every time, and I believe they have a 99% payback rate, so that's pretty good. So if you feel like helping out people in other countries do their thing, have a more successful life, if you have $25 to spare, I definitely recommend going to kiva.org and, you know, lending some people some money and making the world a little bit better. This month I've been getting into like the nitty-gritty of my classes. I finished one and I started another one that's even harder. So I've just been doing a lot of things and getting pretty stressed out this month. So one thing I'm obsessed with this month is the idea of just taking things one step at a time. The idea that you can deal with anything for 10 seconds, as if you've seen The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, you would know. Basically, this whole thought process is like, don't try to think about the big picture and how much you have to do. Focus on one thing at a time. It makes it so much better, and then you feel better because you can feel yourself progressively getting through it. Honestly, that's the only way that I got through this month, is by taking things one step at a time. There's a lot that I had to deal with and it was really overwhelming, but yeah. So if you ever feel like you just can't get through it, like there's too much, one step at a time, baby steps. Simplest advice ever, but yeah, that is definitely a mindset that I was obsessed with this month. And while we're talking a little bit deep, you might have noticed that things look a little bit different. Now, you might recognize this background, this is just my desk and things, but I'm actually not in the house that I've been living for the past almost 2 years. So I said in my changes video that things are going to be getting really different soon. And I started my new program, and as part of the whole changing thing, I ended up quitting my job and moving back home. There's a lot that I want to say about that, but I think I'm gonna wait and do that in my next video. I have a plan for the next couple months and what I'm going to be doing on this channel. But in light of that knowledge and knowing that I have moved again, one thing that I have been obsessed with this month is the idea of home. Home is a weird thing that I've struggled with since I went off to college. The idea of home can be so transient at this stage of life. When I was growing up, I never moved, so I lived in the same place for so long, and home was very solid to me. It was one place, it never changed. And then going through college and going through that move, yeah, it was just really weird. So my mind has been kind of crazy the past month, and I've just been being all deep and philosophical about stuff. I think that's all I've got for you today. Keep your eyes out in the next couple days for a new video announcing kind of a new structure to my channel, maybe a new thing. I'm still working it out. We'll see what happens. Leave what you were obsessed with this October down in the description and let's talk about it. Let me know some stuff that I should get into. Right now, I should probably go because I need to watch The Walking Dead, which probably would be another obsession. So, I will see you all later.